We're live. Test him. Yeah, we're live. Good evening, folks. Welcome to Songs and Stories 79. Bear with me. To click on there. Happy Solstice, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. It's the 22nd of December 2025. And yeah, I hope you're all doing okay on this solstice evening. I haven't done one for about a month, so I thought I might as well finish off the year with a live stream because it had been a while. Gonna play a song while we wait for people to tune in, okay? So tired of feeling so low again. Can't seem to find my way through the day. Full of self-doubt and my whole body aches. Need to cut through the struggles I face. A world of corruption, anger and hate. Short-term thinking gets shorter each day. Narcissism replacing rational thought. Instincts are gone, we all can be bored. An outwards above echoes the wood. Pheasants are startled as I walk through. Embracing silence in nature I trust. Here I will find clarity in dust. God, I've cocked it up already. What a car crash. I haven't played that song for ages, but that's a bit of Clarity in Dusk, a Wildfires song for you. I've just realised also I'm usually going through my speakers with the reverb and the microphone, so apologies if the sound quality isn't going to be quite as good tonight, but I just thought I'd do a bit of a live stream, bash out a few tunes and say hello to you all. It's been a really busy couple of weeks actually. We've done the last couple of Wildfires gigs, and yeah, we're on hiatus now, so thank you to everyone who came out and saw us, and thank you to everyone who's supported us over the years. We had two really good gigs at Mammothers at Stamford, and also at the Russian Athletic Club as well. I'm just gonna share this on my page so it perhaps gets a bit of a wider reach. Share to feed. There we are. So yeah, end of an era with the Wildfires, and onward with the solo stuff. More about that later. Let's play a couple more songs, I think. I was 21 years when I wrote this song. I'm 22 now, but I won't be for long. People ask me when you grow up to be a man. All the girls I loved in school are already pushing prams. I loved you then and I loved you still. Though I put you on the pedestal, they put you on the pill. I don't feel bad about letting you go. I just feel bad about letting you know. And I don't want to change the world. I'm not looking for a New England. I'm just looking for another girl. looking for another girl. I love the words you wrote to me, but that was bloody yesterday. I can't survive on what you send every time you need a friend. I saw 2 shooting stars last night. I wished on them, but they were only satellites. Is it wrong to wish on space hardware? I wish you care. I don't want to change the world. I'm not looking for a New England. I'm just looking for another girl. And I don't want to change the world. I'm not looking for a New England. I'm just looking for another girl. Looking for another girl. Looking for another girl. Looking for another girl. New England, written by Mr. Billy Bragg. Billy started off his music career down the road in Oundle, and yeah, it would be great to get him to play in Oundle one day. And it's on my mind, it's on Bob Cheetham, the co-promoter I work with. It's on our minds to try and get Billy to do a gig in Oundle sometime. That would be awesome. And I'm playing that song tonight because it takes it back to the beginning of it, really, because Billy was the first solo artist that I ever saw live at Corby Widow Rooms in 1984 at a Coal Knock Dole benefit gig. And it kind of inspired me to think, yeah, one day maybe I can go out and pick up a guitar and do some solo stuff. But I hadn't really decided to do that at that point because I was playing bass with Voices of Sin, my first band. But it did kind of like go in there, and it was fantastic to see him just touring just with his amp and a guitar. I think he had one roadie with him. He used to drive around with him in a Ford Estate, I think. And yeah, it used to really inspire me. I first heard him on John Peel. But yeah, it ties in nicely because, say, Billy was the first solo artist that I saw, and I'm now going to be going solo. The Wildfires are on hiatus now. I have no idea if we'll ever do a gig again or whatever. It's put to bed now. It was great. We've got 4 albums out, and I'm busy working on the new solo project with in the studio with Adam Ellis again, getting some songs down. I'm working with Dean Sheldrick, a new guitarist, and he's been putting some bits down, and we're going to be doing some duo and trio gigs as well. I think Barney Barnes going to join us, and I'm going to be looking for gigs next year on that basis. So yeah, it was good to play a bit of Billy Bragg, take it back to the beginning again. Also, 25 years ago, we sadly lost Kirsty MacColl, who many of you might recognise that song as the Kirsty MacColl song of She Changed the Words, but nice little nod to her. 25 years since her passing. Thank you for tuning in, Amber, Hilary and Alice. Oh yeah, competition, eh? Streaming from Sheffield as well. Well, if anyone wants to watch it on catch up, they're more than welcome. And if you missed the first song, don't worry about it, because I cocked it up about 3 verses in. That's not even 3 verses in. 2 verses in, not even that. Gonna play you an old a Wildfires song from our first album. This is a song that I wrote all about travelling around Europe. This is called On That Road. Just up on the mainland, from the ferry I can see the shore, the white cliffs of Dover, the fate to miss behind me once more. On a road to nowhere, ship of discovery. You are the captain of your ship, master of your destiny. You travel so far, you sail the world. Always a crossroad you will find the roots of you. Your family will be with you at the back of your mind. When you're on that road, that railroad. When you're on that road, heading out on a station on a midnight train. Me and Roy and Jono and some Libyan guys we met on the way. It could have been Dubrovnik, it might have been Belgrade. We played our guitars, we sang our songs, worked through the night into the day. You travel so far, you sail the world. Always a crossroad you will find the roots of you. Your family will be with you at the back of your mind. You travel so far, you sail the world. Always a station you will find the roots of you. Your history will be with you at the back of your mind. When you're on that road, that grand road, when you're on that road. Lying on the hot sand in the mouth of the bay, hitch on met Carrie, and they found love down by the caves. Here I lay my head down underneath the stars. Today's like tomorrow never comes. On that road you learn who you are. You travel so far, you sail the world. Always a crossroad you will find the roots of you. Your family will be with you in the back of your mind. You travel so far, sail the seven seas. Always a highway you will find the roots of you. Your history will be with you at the back of your mind. When you're on that road, that railroad. When you're on that road, when you're on that road, that railroad. On that road, when you're on that road, that railroad. On that road, from the album Stratigraphic Heart. Just realised I haven't done something. Got a very narrow reach at the moment. Got to do something technical, folks. Here we go. Let's share that on there. That's better. More people better see us now. Yeah, I wrote that song. It took me quite a long time to write it. I did a lot of travelling in the 80s around Europe. Did interrailing 3 times. You get a month pass and you can go on trains for a full month and pick various European destinations, and it was a wonderful thing to have done. And that song is basically all about that. But it's also about the kind of mentality that I had when I was that age, in my late teens and early 20s, in that the road was king, and that I used to do a lot of hitchhiking as well. And I was telling my daughter about the weekend, because Eleanor came up and spent the weekend, and it was really nice to see her. And I was just saying that when I was younger, I just used to believe in the fate of the road, you know. And we all used to hitchhike back then. I mean, no one does now, but you used to stick your thumb out and just see how, you know, you'd have full faith that you'd get to your destination, you know. And it's what we all did, and it became kind of like a bit of a religion, really, in that I lived my life like that, really. I was all, you know, sticking my thumb out or jumping on a train, and the plans would change, you know. And I always had faith in the road that it would always work out, you know. And whenever I was hitchhiking, yes, it used to take a long time sometimes, and you know, you'd get really crap lifts, or you'd be stuck on a lay-by for hours, but you'd get there in the end, and you'd have faith in the road. And that's how I lived my life for a long time. And I was telling you, Ellen, all about that. And it's not an ideal way of living your life, really. But we all did it. Funny enough, I'm going to tell you a quick story. I doubt she's watching it, but my friend Nicola and I, it was in about 1987, I think, we decided to go to the winter solstice celebration at Stonehenge, and we decided to hitchhike down there. And her dad dropped us off in his lorry, I think, somewhere at the M1 junction or somewhere, and we decided to hitchhike from Kettering to all the way down to Amesbury, you know, to Stonehenge. And we had no idea where we were going to stay. We just had full faith in the road that we would get there, and there'd be loads of hippies there, and we could sleep on one of their buses, and we'd party, and it'd be great. And we just had, you know, that's what we're going to do. It's the winter solstice. So it was a really cold December day. I remember it very well. We set off quite early. Like I say, her dad dropped us off, I think, at Northampton M1 junction. And the lifts down there weren't too bad. But eventually, after various, you know, different lifts and roads that we went down, the last lift we got to, we were on the downs approaching where the stones were. And the last lift we got, the bloke said to us, he says, "Are you in the area for the big party they had last night?" And we went, "Yeah, we've come down for the celebrations." He says, "Yeah, last night it was the big solstice celebration. Yeah, they've all gone home now." We'd got the wrong fucking day, hadn't we? We'd missed it by a day. So we'd hitchhiked all the way down. Anyway, we a few miles down the road, we got to the Stones, and there was literally one solitary convoy bus there. And we kind of knocked on their door, and we said, "Hi, we've come all the way down to celebrate the solstice." They said, "Yeah, we heard last night there's loads of buses here, and everyone partied till dawn and everything." And we said, "Can we stay? Can we stay on your bus tonight? You know?" And they said, "Yeah, sure." And they were nice people. There's about 2 or 3 of them. These crusty hippies that we stay with. And it was fucking freezing. They had that little wood log burner on their bus, and I think we had one blanket between us. And I just remember the most beautiful thing about it, though, despite having missed all the celebrations, was the moon over Stonehenge. We were right next to it, and there's this massive winter moon, and it was fantastic. I'll never forget that. But then the next day, of course, we had to hitchhike all the way back, having missed the celebration. But we did get back. We did get to the Stones, we did get back home. But I used to have full faith in the road. Roger, I was never any good at hitchhiking and must have had a dodgy windswept thumb. Yeah, that's why I used to really bond with Misplaced Childhood, because I could really relate to the windswept thumb and the hitchhiking. Anyway, my faith in the road came unstuck, really, because in the early 90s, when I decided to move to Germany, I had this attitude, you know, I'll move to a foreign country, it'll be fine, you know, I can go there, I can learn the language. Yeah, it'll be a bit difficult, but it'll be fine, you know. I'm going to do music with my friend James, it'll be brilliant. And it wasn't easy. And this next song is all about how my faith in the road came unstuck, and this is called New Life. So you wanted to start out again, fly into the sun, find a new life and start over again. Goodbye everyone. But all of your friends, they just let you down. You don't want to lose faith. Too late to go back to your hometown. You don't want to lose faith. I never thought that this would be easy. I never thought that this would be so hard. Down by the river bank on your own, watching the barges pass by. All of your chances, they just turn to stone under a cold Rhineland sky. Buy me a beer and a bottle of hope. We'll make the best of this time. Drink to the fate that seizes the day. Drink to the sweet days that wine. I never thought that this would be easy. I never thought that this would be so hard. Sing your heart out tonight. 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 Take me up there to the top of the hill. I need to see further right now. I never thought that this would be easy. I never thought that this would be so hard. I never thought that this would be easy. And I never thought that this would be so hard. Sing your heart out tonight. New Life. That song is called New Life. And I wrote about how hard it was, that kind of journey. At that point, you know, where I thought everything was going to just go great. The road will look after me. And that's all about when it doesn't, when you suddenly hit this wall. And, you know, you can't always necessarily believe in fate and have full faith in the road. Sometimes it does have some really difficult twists and turns. And sometimes you need to know when to kind of change direction. And I think at that point in my life, I found it very hard to give up that mission, sort of thing, you know. But yeah, lessons learned, you know, all life lessons. Hopefully going to record that on the new album. The new album that I'm working on, the new solo album, is going to be kind of chilled out acoustic versions of a lot of old stuff, a lot of Wildfire songs, and dig out some of the songs from the vault, you know, and that'll be on it. I've already worked on it with Dean a little bit. It's going to be great. You're going to hear it live again. Coming up on the 11th of January, I will be 15 years sober. 15 years without having a drink. And I'm off to Spain tomorrow for Christmas. Really looking forward to it. to see my family. My mum lives out there with my brother, and I'm looking forward to it. But I still suffer from a lot of anxiety when I travel. And when I just used to think that life was a Jack Kerouac novel, and I was on the road hitching and just going to all these different places and traveling on trains and going everywhere, there was always drink involved, you know. And when I gave up drinking, I suddenly found traveling, it kind of makes me a lot more anxious. It's not just a kind of, I don't know, it's harder. I find it harder, you know, so I have to deal with anxiety. And that's one of the downsides of having given alcohol. You know, I can't have a drink before I go on the plane, and when I get to wherever I'm going, I can't go from bar to bar and just see what happens. It's a different thing. But giving up alcohol is something I never ever have regretted. I had to do it. It's something within me that I had to do. Anyway, I'm going to play you this song all about that journey that I had to give up. It's called 25 Years. You can never bring me down. You can never control me. You can never catch me out. And you will never own me. And you will never tear me down. You won't steal my thunder. And you will never come around in the quiet hours. 25 years you took from me. Have my soul and memory and clarity, gonna make me stronger. You will never call me up, and you will never wound me. And in the day and in the dark, you will never find me. 'Cause we will never chance again. You will never be my friend. But don't come knocking at my door, 'cause you're not welcome anymore. 25 years you sang this song. 25 years has been too long. And clarity's gonna make me stronger. Knocking at my door, 'cause you're not welcome anymore. Don't come knocking at my door, 'cause you're not welcome anymore. Anymore, 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 anymore. 'Cause you're not welcome anymore. Anymore, 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 anymore. 'Cause you're not welcome anymore. 25 years you took from me. Have my soul and memory and clarity, gonna make me stronger. 25 years I sang this song. 25 years has been too long. And clarity's gonna make me stronger. And clarity's gonna make me stronger. Clarity gonna make me stronger. 25 years. Good health to you. Yeah, I called it 25 years because when I wrote that song, I wrote it the week that I properly gave up. That week when I decided to finally quit, I had a tattoo on my wrist of the date, the 11th of January 2011. And that was it. Not going to drink again. And that was after 25 years of drinking, hence the title of the song. So yeah, well, we're approaching the 15th anniversary of my sobriety. So yeah, that was it. But like I say, I do find it harder travelling. I do find it harder travelling because I used to enjoy having a drink. You know, where I ended up going trying different bars and stuff, and just having those types of drunken Jack Kerouac type adventures. As I used to think about it in my head. But there you go. Not going to be a long one tonight because I am flying out tomorrow and I've got to get a few things ready. I just really wanted to round off the year with one last live stream. And so I'm going to play one more song for you, I think. But moving into next year, I'm probably going to do a live stream with Dean, I think, at some point, and maybe with Mark as well. We'll see. You know, we'll definitely do some live streams after Christmas at some point, and I will be updating you with what I'm doing in the studio as well. If you did want to buy any of the CDs that we've got left, we've still got CDs and a few T-shirts left. I plug it every time I stream, or just donate something in the tip jar. Any money will go towards the new album and the ongoing studio time. So yeah, if you do want to chuck anything in the tip jar, that would be great, greatly appreciated. Shall we finish off with then? Couple 3. Turn that off. It's making a horrible buzzing noise. Long December, there's reason to believe maybe this year will be better than the last. Can't remember the last thing that you said as you were leaving. How the days go by so fast, and it's one more day up in the canyons. One more night in Hollywood. If you think that I could be forgiven, I wish you would. Na 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 na, yeah. The smell of hospitals in winter, and the feeling that you saw a lot of oysters with no pearls. All at once you look across the crowded room to see the way that light attaches to a girl. And it's one more day up in the canyons, and it's one more night in Hollywood. Think you might come to California, I think you should. Na 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 na, yeah. Drove up to Hillside Manor sometime after 2 a.m. We talked a little while about the year. I guess the winter makes you laugh a little slower, makes you talk a little lower about the things you could not show. It's been a long December, there's reason to believe maybe this year will be better than the last. I can't remember all the times I try to tell myself to hold on to these moments as they pass. And it's one more day up in the canyons, and it's one more night in Hollywood. It's been so long since I've seen the ocean. I guess I should. Na 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 na, yeah. Na 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 na, yeah. Na 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 A Long December, a Counting Crows cover. It's a lovely song. It's been so long since I've seen the ocean, I guess I should. And yeah, I'll be seeing the ocean tomorrow, or the day after when I get to Malaga. I'm looking forward to getting to Spain, spending some time with my mum and my brother. Sadly, I've looked at the weather forecast. It's raining all week. Everyone at my day job's been going, oh, it'd be great if we had loads of sunshine, it'd be great, you know. And I'm like, yeah, the weather forecast. And the temperature's it's cooler than normal as well. It's only like 13 degrees. So it's about the same as here. So I'm swapping like for like. Anyway, it's gonna be nice to get away. I thought it'd end with Long December because it's such a cracking song and it always reminds me of Christmas, you know. So I'd like to wish you all a very happy solstice and Christmas. I hope you have some nice times over the festive period. And if you're free on New Year's Eve, me and Rob in our duo, the Waltzers, are playing at the Queen's Head in Wellingborough. And there's still some tickets available left there from the venue itself. And you have to get a ticket to come to the gig. It's always a cracking night. So I'm looking forward to that on New Year's Eve. And if you want to join us, please do. If not, have a really good one. And I'm looking forward to playing more live music in the new year. I'll be doing some more covers gigs, lots of original gigs, and also I'll be helping Bob Sheeton with more stuff with the Little Ember sessions in Oundle, so keep an eye out for that. But anyway, take care of yourselves, and thanks for tuning in, and see you on the other side.